Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Neon Battle is about to be ready to go for a rerun in today's live summon event in the Crew 2. For every deemed summon that has a cover to be referred to have some different titles is now going in to have this one during the current update ever since from 2020 to be original by the date since July 22nd through the 29th. We'll be having some 6 different events to be take place during the nighttime. And also to have the Light Rider edition to the Kawasaki Ninja H2 is now being debuted to be served by a Bugle exclusive. Just to be doing this one to be available to be using without any summon reward. That's why the cover is all about to have a good times in racing and is about to go glow in the dark to have a matter of a deemed style to be having a good embrace to have some vanities to go glow in the dark. This will be having a good enter to be arrived in March ever since to be finishing up in Need a Ride. But the 28th of February and going in on March 6th is where this part of the cover to be scheduled to be set as a rerun. Hope you guys are about to be ready because 3 vehicle restriction only to be recommend, and I just got myself the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Light Rider edition is now good to go. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's get ready to go and start for today's live summit event. Let's begin. Having a lot of good experience between 2 versions of the DeLorean DMC-12. Street Race and a Monster Truck edition is now being good to be checked and acquired to have a good placement in Platinum. 4,599 place is going to be putting up to have 122,983 points. But there's going to be having one other thing about having a bad news. Only 30 days left before the shutdown in the Crew 1 is about to become to an end. But I know it is going to be might need to have a demand of update to have one last patch that might need to be featured in offline mode. But it takes a lot of patience and have some petition that everybody really wants to have an offline patch for the Crew 1. But we can still play the Crew 1 and we might need to have a number of days left until the first one is about to be going shut down in online mode. But I know this is going to be quite giving a desperate measure that we just really might need to have an offline patch. But we still got a lot more time to be playing in the Crew 2 and Motorfest to have some different challenges and events, plus Summit events is now being featured as well. So there's going to be having some upcoming changes after finishing in Neon Battle. There's going to be having some more reruns that we might need to keep our eyes checked and set by the upcoming date schedule to be around on March. Just only have 4 events will be labeled by upcoming and coming soon. Let's get down to do some reward in progress to have Neon Battle for experts and new players for the first time ever. There's the Fame Pack in 150,000 followers, followed by the Silver. The Ducati Panigale R is now being available to be received this motorcycle for free, along with a Neon Battle tire to be listed as an epic vanity when you're on the go. And for the last one, Nitro Chemist for a street race discipline to go by boosted that will have to be a very good additional to have your street racing vehicle in your own personal arsenal. Alright, this will have to take 3 skills to have some water-based vehicle by 2 and one of them to be going on off-road. Let's have to do the escape. Grab the voucher 1414 Demon to be going entered at the Coral State. Take place to be having a good natural to be currently to be having a right direction to have a better approaches and have a good steeping amount of paces when you're on the current trail. Here it goes. Just going to sail away, follow the river, and just have that direction to go to the right path. Just keep that turn uptight, safe, and go kick it up in the high gear. Okay, the handling is all check. Tuning does matter, that might give a good, excellent decency and go faster by the improvement. But better watch yourself, it's about to get shallow, just have to stay on to the middle of the river. Okay, that's 4,000 yards check. Got to keep going and take place to be in the mountain states. Alright, currently to be placed in the East Coast. Just to let you know, folks, location around in America does matter to be doing a best time to go set sail. But there you go, one attempt check and stop to have a good current yard distance in 72 yards. That's one skill in the bag to have one powerboat vehicle. Now let's go to Chicago on skill number 2 we'll be doing on the Solemn. From the East Coast to the Midwest, and that will have to take a good matter of a different powerboat in order to do that, just to see how you can probably might have to keep a good well handle and do a matter of precision to have some good underglow vanities. 1414 Demon is done. Now it's my turn to have powerboat number 2 to go for the 2017 Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. Always have a good score breaker, and 75% skill is now good to go, and one good sporty powerboat to be styled in white base and trim in blue. I'm always having a good enjoyed moment out there to have powerboats to be featured to have a different style with sporty or yacht version. That's why any different powerboat matters, and I'm always have a good matter of joyride experience. Then let's go and keep the figures to be sliding around between left and right. Going up by boosted. There we go. Respawn handling check. Matter of drip assistance. Gonna have to keep a good flow tactics and go sliding around. Okay, there we go. Just like that. And take the left side onto the main path. Gonna have to go swift, lighter, and short boosted to go kick it up. Come on, just gonna get back up. Time's running out. Alright, there we go. Looks like time's up. And that's 37,248 points. That's more like it. That's 155,205 points on attempt number 1. Good to be on the main arrival, and early times will be going entered in nighttime to have the third skill will go into the Solemn course. By having a good course to be around in the East Coast and the Midwest, the third one in the land-based Solemn to go to the wind power plant. I'm always ready up, and I'll have to be preferred to grab my any kinds of rally rate vehicle to be well preferred and go by recommend to be using on different rally rate vehicles with underglows to have a good illumination in style. Gonna have to go on filters and grab the part switch to be needed. Okay, just going to go grab the Mazda MX-5 Miata Spearhawk Edition and transfer to the Land Rover Works V8 70 Edition or the Jeep Moab Quicksand Concept. Maybe I'll have to go and choose the Jeep Moab Quicksand Concept to go in golden style. It still does might have a good expert just like the Hummer HS Concept. Time to turn this baby on. Drive faster, then enter the gate. Got to go matching the figures and solo around the course and the route. Okay, gonna have to do the U-turn. Turn right, then keep going straight. Okay, looks like I just definitely might be going a little bit more sidetrack. Just gotta keep going right. A bit more circle. Okay, the handling might need to get a little bit more decent tuning. But there we go. 20,432 points on attempt 1. I know you guys really think I just have to go again. But practice does matter, and just to be earlier by the pause to have a quick preview. Now then, let's go catch up and do some respawn handling to tame it and go solemn dominance off-roading. This could be my favorite skill. Find a good line and find a good pattern to go all in. But this will have to do a better approach that you had to slow down earlier than turn right. Okay, gonna get back up, get more speed. And there we go. Score has been updated. That's 21,791 points. New record to have 154,936 points. All 3 skills are now checked and done before the nighttime is about to go glow in the dark and neon effect to go luminous. I bet that will have to take a good matter of different set of discipline to go category by 3. Street racing, pro racing, and freestyle to have one off-roading to be doing on a skill. But hey, looks like one vanity tire is now going to be yet featured when using the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Light Rider Edition. Then let's go back to Chicago and do the Electric City to have this event to go for only one courtesy vehicle to be set by a vehicle restriction only. More like motorcycle restriction only to have the Light Rider Edition to the same Kawasaki Ninja H2 to be going up and go maximum to be in the per level of 280. It update to have 273 horsepower and top speed 195 miles per hour to go handling in semi-expert. Just like last time back in my full walkthrough, but it was a lot of good enjoyment and nostalgia to have a good retro style of the 1980s to be references to Tron Legacy. But it does might have a good theme summon to go racing as a matter of theme in science fiction. But I just really enjoyed to have a good love on the Light Rider Edition to the Ninja H2.
3, 2.
I'll have to get ready up and get ready to go green. I got this because I'm always being a rock star. With all the vanities are now being equipped, this is going to be quite giving a good glow-in-the-dark effect during the nighttime of this theme summon to go for having a style of the science fiction. This strategy it goes, but the two wheelie will have to take a good proper to be on the weight transfer when you're on the ground. Just watch the line and follow the turns. Here comes the jump. Gonna take it, and yes! Very good. More speed, more concentration, and more precision. Gotta get more vibes and good retro nostalgia to have a matter of a theme. Just let the opponents to go through, clear, then turn on the left. By better fasting and better handling, it takes some proper kneeling to go for any direction in left and right. only on the street in Chicago that could be quite giving a good matter of electric city to go around on certain blocks. Okay, coming in clear. Gonna take that shortcut to do it more speed and adjust it. Just always have to be a bit more slowed down if you're really gonna have to take shortcuts to get yourself wheel time up improved. Gonna have to climb up to have over 160 miles per hour. Have that checkpoint check. Going in to the right. Progression is at 60%. Okay, that's good turn and proper on the main line. Here it comes. The opponents are about to be coming in to have the next part of the area during the route of sprint race. Gonna have to go cross in earlier before the rest will have to keep it up. Okay, coming through to have 20% to go in the progression. Stay up ahead. Okay, next two turns on the left. The tires are very more science fiction like to have a good matter of fictional concept and style. But it's almost there. One more turn to go and a full stretch towards the finish line. Alright, there we go. That's 3 minutes, 44.991 seconds to be finished in first place. But very close enough. That's 74,621 points. That should add this to be on the follow-up catch-up to be well experienced to be driving in the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Light Rider Edition. One event done, 5 more to go, and 3 sections on lineup. Next up, Lamborghini Egoista will have to take the highways and Neon Battle will go to the big land. This could be having a good matter of futuristic concept car to go faster and going up by over 275 miles per hour. For only one concept car, by having a matter of concentration to have a single seat vehicle is now adding up to have a good set of amenities that relate to have a good science fiction, and of course the rollout tire is now good to go to be well equipped. Just marvelous and go hypertastic to go up in about 281 miles per hour when going applied to have a per level of 320 that comes with 840 horsepower in a handling level by intermediate to be going up by semi-expert. Just to let you know folks, Lamborghini concept cars always have a good form of the future of today and the present. That's why I'm just always had to go by driving up appraisal. Now here comes race number 2, going faster and kick it up into high gear. Just look at the Egoista go, you guys. Taking the head start and going faster to have a good nighttime theme in the blue. This is going to be so very awesome and going hypertastic when you're riding on a hyper jump. Okay, progression to be stopped at 20%. 8 seconds behind the hypercars to go update by additional in 9.5. It's like driving faster when you're on board by having a Terran Vulture from StarCraft as a land-based unit. But the Lamborghini Egoista is very much more thrill concept car to go faster, to be up to 280 miles per hour. It's a fully potential rocket-shaped vehicle to go faster and go lighter to face up with the Bugatti Veyron, Chiron, Centodice, and the Devo. But the halfway there is going up to be complete soon in about 1% to stop at the 60%. It's coming along great. Good center of the gravity check. Stay on the asphalt and go wheel extreme to be maximum to be around on 270. Talk about having a few other speed bumps by having a rough terrain. You'll have to handle with this and just keep it going clean racing. Okay, coming in towards onto the next part of the straightaway. Progression is at 86%. Just feel the wind and feel the sound of a V12 engine. Just only one more checkpoint to go. This is it. Finish line is just right up the schedule. That's 400,000 followers earned and received after finishing on Electric City to have one vanity tire. That's 123,159 points is checked on event number 2 for only one hypercar vehicle restriction only to the Lamborghini Egoista. It's about to go freestyle after having 2 events on street racing category to have street race and hypercar. But now, it's the freestyle turn to go for jet sprint and demolition derby to go faster and tough enough to have a matter of tough decent challenges to go on water base. Then let's go to the Colorado Rivers at the Hoodlum event. This will have to take a good matter of concentration to go faster and swift to have an underglow vanity to be well equipped when you're using on different jet sprint vehicles between on overtop or hardtop version like the Proto Rocket. But the Proto Rocket is always meant to have a good matter of recommendation along with some few other powerful jet sprint. Alright. Let's go for having a time trial event and do demolition derby later on. 3 seconds and get ready to go surf up in the waters. Alright, coming in onto the rocky shallows. Got to slow down and give a little extra boost. I'll have to take the shortcut to the right. Then climbing up. Alright, looks like everything coming in by having a good glow in the dark on the directions. Whoa man, that could be a bit more riding up in the waves. Now coming to the final turn. First lap clear, then final lap in number 2. How I really miss jet sprint events is very much more thrill of expression. Just go short ventilated. Same pattern like last time from the first lap to go find a good line in the waters. Now this will have to take a good rough waters to go slowing down faster quickly, then keep that good line intact. Almost there to have a surpassed record of 30 seconds. Finish line's just up ahead And there you go. Piece of cake. 1 minute, 44.298 seconds. Oh yeah, expert on jet sprint events, 128,272 points to have the third event by having a good matter of halfway progress by 3 more to go. I hope you guys did a lot of good decent effort out there to be doing on jet sprint when you're racing in the Hoodlum event for only 2 laps. But it'll have to take Demolition Derby, will go hard, and try not to do any head-on collision when you're entered in an aircraft cemetery before moving on in race number 4. Alright, this will have to take a lot of post-hard pounding action and grab any available Demolition Derby vehicle by pick. I'll have to go and choose the 1956 Fender Frontiera to be putting up on the same per level in 160. But I know about the specs and performance plus the handling to go for almost fully expert. But it'll have to take a matter of Nitro Chemist to go faster, quicker, and find a good matter of strategy. Alright, just gonna go punch through. Alright, that's more like it. Just have the less turns to go here. Repairs picked up. Okay, no incoming head-on crash. That's good. But just to grab the damage bonus whenever you really need to be approaches. Gotta shake it up. Try not to do any contact to go on head-on crash. Almost forgot one other thing, viewers. If you really need to avoid having the middle approaches to this part of the path, just try to use the right side to go safer. Okay, looks like the path is all clear. Just gonna have to go Trailblazer. Here comes the one-hit wonder. Just gonna go riding around on the wall. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more hard to handle to control the Demolition Derby, and yep, I just took a head-on crash. That's why I just really need to have that strategy without doing one head-on crash to be entered to go back to this part of the short straightaway. Okay, coming in. Progression is in 73%. Just gonna have to keep going overtakes and stay on course. Oof, that was a close call. Good as new and fully recovered. Okay, riding around in the wall. Several bunnies are roaming around on the track. Yep, looks like I'm just being a hard hitter when it comes to have a good matter of time attack runs. And there you go. One hard hit Demolition Derby check and good total time in 2 minutes. 36.509 seconds to have 122,862 points. Legendary bundle earned on Demolition Derby Discipline, and this is going to be quite giving a job well done on 2 events in freestyle. Next up in the third row of the column, Pro Racing by having Touring Car and Alpha Grand Prix. For touring cars by no restriction only when you're entered in the US Speed Tour cities at Miami. I'll have to go recommend and choose the 2007 Koenigsegg CC-GT to have a car number 83 variation made by Ivory Tower to have this part of the livery to be made by official. But very good to be equipped and well put up to have some orange themed set of vanities like the underglow, golden trims on the tire, and window tint to be checked by having a nitro to be well equipped, followed by the smoke. Same per level to be maximum in 320 to have 983 horsepower and top speed 248 miles per hour. It could take one slight modest handling to go for having a less amount in easy, but a bit more intermediate to go by main course to be entered on the city course. I'll have to take the 8th position and go countdown in green. Here I come and do the applied overtake. First and second turn clear. Now gonna have to take the left on turn number 3. Coming around and do turn number 4. But very great, much more faster, more competitive, and tougher than the Celine S7R. For only one hypercar to become as a fully fledged GT race car is now capable to be using on the track. The CC GT is very more competitive ever since the 2000s decade, but very much more thrill and very impressive to be referred as a GT1 or GT2 car class, or especially to have a one-make series to be well made by exclusive to the same car. But here comes the roundabout. Got to take that final turn, going around on the right, then kick up the nitro to be moving up in lap number 2. Okay, that's 4.9 seconds. Got to keep it strong and keep the good line in clean motion. I kind of say the nighttime in blue is going full science fiction for the touring car to have this themed event. But I kind of like it. Just only 1 week and still going for having a matter of a themed set of conditions to have one touring car for the USST event. Okay, coming in to have the next turn. Got to keep up the good faster paces, then go for committing. Okay, still in one piece. Final lap to go green. Signal is check. Alright, very good. Very hypertastic, competitive, well effort. This will have to take another inside line job to keep it going right on turn 5. And for turn 6, coming right back to have a good committing effort to be on the brake zone on turn 7, then turn 8. Here comes turn 9 by the checkpoint clear. Turn 10, then just keep a good slow and fast effort on turn 11. Final corner to be around on turn 13 and 14, then gonna have to drop the hammer to hit the nitro. Nice. Good and clear podium finish in first by 3 minutes, 16.402 seconds. But close enough. That should be preferred to have the Celine S7R might be the #1 faster capable touring car yet, but the Koenigsegg CC GT may be becoming the #2 or #3 to be in the top tier of the touring car discipline. I'll have to put this one and add it to the follow-up catch-up along with the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Light Rider Edition. Right on time and good to be on the platinum to be update on 4,162nd place and 938,347 points. For only one combo event to have the Alpha Grand Prix by using the Proto Alpha Mark II, which is going to be having a time attack for only 3 laps, will go to the Eagle Falls Motorsport Park for having one of the Dominion Forsberg event in number 2. This will be doing a faster time and one of the 3 vehicle restriction only to be well labeled by recommend. I hope I have to go faster than do the main line to have some few corners with elevation to go around on the track with a different configuration. But it does might have to take a good set of underglow vanity and change up the colors on the Alpha Mark II 2018. So this is it, viewers. One more event to go, and Neon Battle is about to be finished earlier and on time to be expected. That's why I'm always have the good time and go racing for a weekend. Here I go. Time to go faster and embrace the Alpha Grand Prix on Dominion-Forsberg on number 2. This could be a bit more challenging to dominate this Dominion course. 1 Alpha Grand Prix, 1 tough corners, and a series of faster acceleration on the corners itself to have a good committing and concentration to go matter of short time. Okay, that's 18 seconds behind. Got to go slower and bring out more faster on the final turn. Better watch yourself. The track itself may be a bit wet and the nighttime is still going in blue. Just light up the red underglow and bring out the smoke trail to have a good matter of full effect. That's why the pattern of configuration to have some set affinity when using the Alpha Mark II is very good to be colored in red. But the traction and handling might need to do some more work. That's 41 seconds. It's about to go almost trailblazer. Just light it up. Wait for the nitro to keep a little bit more tap up the boost. Third lap. Here it comes. 50 seconds behind the gap and still going faster by the trailblazer. Nice, very good, decent acceleration to go by 1 minute, 3.872 seconds. This could be impossible to beat Chris Forsberg's time by only 1 lap. Only for this Steam Summon, and of course, that you just really need to go more faster when you can. Alright, there we go. That's 2 minutes. 49.98 seconds. That is much more almost closer to have a trailblazer for only 1 lap to beat the ghost car. Which is exactly to have 107,979 points to be finished when you entered on event number 6 as a combo by using 1 Proto Alpha Mark II in Dominion-Forsberg for only 1 other track at Eagle Falls Motorsport Park. And there you go. Update in the Platinum is now going in place at 1,938 place in 1,146,326 points by having an add-in bonus in 100,000 points to be finishing in 9 events and skills. Stunning Neon Battle and good to be in the nighttime to go in full blue, viewers. Very much more impressive. And of course to have some land-based vehicle for only 1 and powerboat to be on 2 by Escape and Solemn altogether. But the 3 columns with Street Racing, Pro Racing, and Freestyle is now coming in for having a good matter of pattern configuration to have this Steam Summon. So I hope you guys like it. this could be a quite giving a good matter of possibility and embrace it to have 2 days left until this rerun is about to be finished before the rest of them that we might need to keep an eye out. So I really hope the next one, if it's going to be a random rerun deemed summon, that we might need to keep our eyes peeled until if it's going to be having a new deemed summon to have some 3 new mat skill that we just really might need to have a good participation, and of course have the progress we had to go earlier at the start. But it was a lot of fun out there, folks. Neon battled to have this part of the deemed summon ever since to have some few other covers since Summer in Hollywood update back from 2020. But this is going to have to be a lot of more time to go follow up catch up. That's why I'll have to take some free time in session to go by WIP in live stream, and of course my full walkthrough will have to go continue on till I have to wrap this up at the end of the video. I'll have to make sure if more deemed summon reruns is about to be coming soon until this one is about to be finished soon by only 2 days left. But after all, it takes a lot of good concentration and have a good experience to be driving in the Kawasaki Ninja H2 Light Rider Edition without having a forced vehicle, just to have grab one same vehicle to be purchased from the street racing discipline in bike category. So thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeepNet Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. And don't forget to check it out all of my screenshot images on UDRS Insportech, Vision Total Drama, and DreamArt Livery Style Dispenser presented by myself, Hyperion-Blue-GT, as you may ever welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the live summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.